Hey guys, welcome back to Sober in the South. Today we're going to talk about what motivates you to not want to drink. We're going to set goals. And these goals are basically goals that do not involve drinking. As a matter of fact, they're the exact opposite. These are long-term goals for your personal growth and what you want to achieve from not drinking. If we can attack these things, I feel like as a whole, we should have a better shot at being able to either stop drinking or continue to not drink. So, without any further ado, we're going to get into what motivates me. What are my goals? And once we get through my goals, that'll maybe give you a better understanding of what you want for your goals. So my very first one is going to be to obviously lose weight. As you see, I got a little bit extra here, a little bit extra here, and a little bit extra down in the belly area. So I want to take care of those. That's a long goal. Obviously, I've spent years putting this figure on, so it's going to take a little bit of time to get them off. But I just truly believe if I stick with it and I keep staying on the path I'm on right now, I'm going to just keep losing weight. So the second thing I want to look at is my business. I own my own business. I do flipping, remodeling on homes, whatever you want to call it. And it is my business, and there's very few people that work for me. I do have a couple of contractors here and there. But my ability to stay focused at work is huge. It's the difference between doing anything in a day or doing nothing. When I am hungover, I find that I can't do anything. Most of the time, I don't even want to go to work, and I make excuses to not go to work. So for me, the second goal I have is just being present at my own work, my own job, the only thing I have to do work-wise. So I have noticed that in the last 2 months, I have been a lot more focused when it comes to going to work. Now, with that being said, I still like taking off because I have fun doing it, but it's not because I'm hungover. It's not because I can't make it for the next 3 days without being drunk and being hungover from it. So, hopefully that's going to make me more money. I mean, let's be real. It's a very serious goal in and of itself. So the third one is the relationship with my wife. Now that's an obvious one. That my wife is not a big drinker. Definitely nothing like I was. So for her, the fact that I have stopped drinking at this time, she'll tell you right offhand, like our relationship's been that much better. And honestly, it has. From my standpoint, it's been that much better. I have not been as stressed. I have not been as overwhelmed. Obviously, I haven't had the anxiety from hangovers and not wanting to deal with anything. So, and for her, it's just being present in our conversations, being present at night, being present when I'm not here doing this is really one of the key things. So, she loves that I do it, but she also loves that I spend a lot more quality time with her right now. And that's kind of true in all of my relationships with all my friends. I've been more present in what they're doing and what my day-to-day is in my life. And with that, that's actually my third goal is becoming more active in life. Obviously, when you're hungover, you don't want to do anything. You want to just kind of lay there and lay around. Well, I don't like to do that. I've never liked doing that. And in the past few years, that tends to be something I do a lot of, mostly because I just want to drink. And when I just want to drink, that you guys know as well as I do, unless you're at a bar having fun, drinking is just sitting at home alone doing nothing. So at least that's what it was for me. It may be different for you, but that's what it was for me. And so by not drinking, I find that I am out doing way more active things in my life. From doing volunteer work with the church to helping out with the community to just really helping my friends that otherwise I wouldn't do, because once I got off work and it was time to drink, that was it. Work was done. socializing was done unless it included drinking. So for me, that's a big one. And then just feeling better about myself, and leading a good example for myself. One of the hardest things I had to deal with for me with drinking was really just my own daughter. She would call and check on me just to make sure I was okay and I wasn't drunk for no reason. Like just randomly, my 20-year-old, 21, 22, however old she was at the time, would literally just call me just to check because she was worried about me. My daughter was worried about me and whether or not I was sober, or whether or not I was out drinking and driving, or whether or not I was fighting with my wife because I'd been drunk. And she hadn't had a reason to call just because she was worried. I mean, the reason was all the times in the past. And so that's a horrible role model to be. And that's a horrible role model to be for anyone in my life that looks up to me. And I don't know that there are that many people, but for anyone that there is, I want to be a positive role model, and I want to feel better about the things I do in my life. So those are just 5 of the basic things that I look to set as goals in my life for now and the near future and the long future. And I want all those things to come true. And I feel like the longer I am away from drinking, the better those things have become in my life. You may have different goals, and you should have different goals. You shouldn't just have the goals I have. You should have your goals. A couple of the little ones are hydration. When you don't drink, your skin gets better. So you're more hydrated, which increases the quality of your skin tones, which makes you look better. So if you're one of those people that care how you look, that's a good one for you. The other thing is memory. They say if when you quit drinking, that your memory gets better and your ability to actually just remember long-term events gets better. So it's just a couple more things. It's up to you to decide what's important for you. But if you've just started drinking, or you're not too far into it, or even if you are a year into it, if you haven't set those goals, go ahead and take the time to set those goals and give yourself time to realize them. And then just go back and look at your list every now and then and see if your soberness has helped you attain those goals. I think they will, and I hope they do. And from that, you guys have a great night.